Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday after Memorial Day. Hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Wanted to give a huge thanks to all of our veterans who help keep this country safe and free, at least from the outside evil forces. If we could only get some people to keep it safe from the inside evil forces, we'd be in good shape. But that's not their job. Their job is to keep us safe from the outside evil forces. And I'm incredibly grateful for them for doing so, sacrificing sometimes their lives, a lot of times their mental and emotional well beings, um, physical injuries, and lots of time away from their families. So, incredibly grateful to all of those people who have done so and continue to do so. I worked in a military program for a while with soldiers who came back from a lot of these conflicts, suffering from severe PTSD, traumatic brain injury, drug and alcohol abuse due to these things. Uh, and yeah, it was the most rewarding thing I've probably ever done. How you doing? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Um, and yeah, it was just a wonderful job. I also had a good friend who I lost in Afghanistan. Uh, so, means the world to me what these guys, these men and women do. It takes a special kind of person. And I don't think that anybody is really equipped to handle any of that stuff, the, the nightmares of war. I don't think any human being is really meant to see that. But it takes a very special person to go into it knowing that and still volunteer to do so anyway. Um, so, happy Memorial Day, everybody. A day late, albeit. Anyway, so as you all know, at this point, we are getting some amazing stuff happening at the new property. Um, it's overwhelming. I was saying it the other day, like I just feel like it's someone's gonna come up to me at any point now and go, "Gotcha, gotcha. This has all been a big joke. We gotcha." Because it's so hard to grasp and wrap your head around. I think no matter how much you are hoping for this and waiting for this, if it happens, when it happens, at least this is how I feel now. It's like, eh, you're so excited, but you're also like, is this really happening? Is this possible? And then all the other questions you got that come into your head, and you're standing there and you know that something's been there, or you know that it's there, or they're there still, and they must be watching you because they have gone right into the area that you were in. Something's taken the gifts. I mean, it's just all so crazy. um i I got another message yesterday from another lady, uh and it was on behalf of another gentleman who lives in the northwest corner of Connecticut, which was always considered the hot corner here. It is right up by the Berkshires, by the Appalachian Trail. Um, it's where the highest elevations in the state are. And it is even more rural and sparsely populated than the northeast corner. Um, it's also where the legend of the Winstead Wild Man came from, which is one of the first reports, I believe, in a newspaper of this type of thing. So anyway, she contacts me on behalf of this gentleman. She says, "Hey, listen, I have a guy that I know, and he's been having all this strange stuff go on at his house. Um, he hearing something in the woods that sounds like a freight train breaking through the bushes and the branches and the brush and all that. Oh man, we got a Cooper. He does it to me every time. I don't know why I don't learn. And a bunch of other stuff. Now, if this is Maverick, wait. Sorry guys, I have to pick this up, and this is gonna mess up my filming for a minute. So bear with me. Thought we were done. Apparently not. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on. Just gotta put you down for. So, if this is real, if this is another spot that is potentially active on private land, I don't even know how I'm potentially going to do this. It's just me. I have nobody. Maybe once in a while I can get someone to come here and help, but that's not enough. I need people who are here in this state, or at least right next door in Rhode Island or something. I'm gonna have some kind of team or group or some shit, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this, time wise, money wise, all that stuff. But how do you not try? Because if this is another spot on the total opposite side of the state that is active, then now you potentially have two places in this state that are having regular activity from these beings. You're talking about something that's so incredibly rare, and could be such a giant wealth of scientific data. This is when the lack of funding and grants and all that is a big issue, because if you had it, then you could make time. You could get more people to come. Join the group. Come work with you. You could get the equipment that you need. I wouldn't have to be there all the time, because I could get long-term recorders. I could get, cameras that I could set out that can stay there for a while recording, but we don't have that. But I mean, I'm going to go up and I'm going to check it out. I have to call this gentleman today and speak with him about all this stuff and see what it sounds like personally from him. The person that contacted me is somebody that I trust fully, and is very knowledgeable about the subject and all that stuff. So I would assume it's probably at least a good lead. I don't know if it's going to be a regular activity type of thing, but if there's something going on, or some things went on, then I would trust what they're saying. I don't know if it's going to continue, but that's what we have to try to figure out, right? Because apparently it already has happened and been happening for a little while. Yeah, it's crazy. But I just wanted to fill you in, and let you guys know my battery's going to die here. I forgot to plug my phone in last night like a doofus. So I'm going to have to hop off here, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that, and let you know that this is what I'm going to be talking to this gentleman today and trying to figure out how I'm going to go about this, because obviously I want to go up to the regular property this weekend. I don't know if I'll be able to do both days and take, it's going to probably be, it's about an hour and 20-minute drive up to where this gentleman lives, probably, I'm guessing, which isn't too bad, but it is when you already, have all this other stuff going on. So anyway, keep your fingers crossed. I need some folks, man. If you guys, Brian, I already know, buddy. Brian's close by. Brian and you, you're pretty close by. We've already talked about this stuff, but it's going to need probably more than two of us if this is what I think it might be, or what I hope it might be. Not what I think, what I hope. So if you know anybody who's in Connecticut or Rhode Island that's into this stuff or wants to get into this stuff, send them my way. I'm going to need all the help I can get, I think, at this point. Also, Wednesday, 7 p.m., Mike Lucci from the CARC and This Week in Bigfoot is going to be on the show. We finally got the date and the time settled. It's going to be an awesome show. Mike is a very, very intelligent, interesting guy who knows a ton about the folklore and the history surrounding this topic. Yeah, he really is another wealth of knowledge. And if you don't watch This Week in Bigfoot, please go watch. It's such a great show. 30 minutes. You get all the new gossip, all the new documentaries, all the good stuff going on, and all the bad stuff going on in the world of Bigfoot in 30 minutes. And they do such a good job at it. It's funny. It's well put together, edited great. It's just a great show. So if you're not watching, go watch. And that's on CARC channel. All right, got to get out of here. His phone's going to die. I will check back in when I get some more info later on this. After I talk to the gentleman, I'll let you guys know what I find out. So yeah, from me and from your favorite Little Menace, have a great day. I love you all. Until next time, I'm out like a boner in sweatpants.